It's West as West Ham cross the capital for a third London derby in a week. A draw at Crystal Palace last Sunday before it happened again against Tottenham as they came back from behind to win. But lying in wait today, a free-scoring Fulham who have sharpened up in front of goal. 11 goals in their last 3 games for Marco Silva's side, who could end today in the top half of the Premier League. Fulham fans coming here with a spring in their step after that performance against Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. A thrilling 5-0 victory, but this has been a happy hunting ground for the Hammers. Fulham favoured opponents for West Ham, unbeaten on their last 3 trips here without conceding, and 8 wins here at Craven Cottage, which is 2 more than they have at any other away ground in the Premier League era. Day for Marco Silva, a 100th league game in charge of the club for him. Things just starting to come together now for his side. 1 free kick goal away from equalling David Beckham's all-time Premier League record. It will be Ward-Prowse, and he's going to have a go, puts plenty behind it. Bernd Leno had a good clean look at it.
He wasn't sure, otherwise he'd have collected this quite easily. Look, it wasn't moving about much, but great strike, isn't it? You can see it.
Paquetá gets a second chance at it. Kudus coming under pressure now. Bowen, still Jared Bowen going for goal. Bernd Leno takes it in easily, but West Ham again on the front foot.
Yeah, those 3, particularly on the break, Paquetá, Kudus and Bowen, very, very good, aren't they? Very clever, good movement. Look, Kudus alternating with Bowen. Shot came in, easy stop for Leno.
Raul Jimenez, look how far he's dropped off the forward line, and he links up with Willian. Chance for him here, straight at Łukasz Fabianski.
Or maybe could have had another touch.
It's Tom Kearney. Now João Palhinha. Looks to send in the cross. Raul Jimenez puts Fulham ahead. It's a trademark Raul Jimenez goal. Fulham burst into life. And the goal's really starting to flow now for Raul Jimenez. All smiles yet again for him. Fulham lead by a 1-0.
Well, he's certainly in a rich frame of form at the moment, but what a cross that was from Palhinha. It was flat, it had pace, it was from a more of a central area, but have a look at this for a pick out. Not a lot you can do as a defender there. Look, he gets in between the 2 of them, Cresswell and Aguirre on that far post. But the pace and the delivery means all you have to do is just help it on its way. It's a good header, but it's all about that cross.
Jimenez here with the ability to turn, the time to turn as well, which will concern David Moyes. Willian, it won't be on the edge of the area. Pushed away by Fabianski. Pereira's ball back across. Willian, 2-0 to Fulham. Fulham take command here this afternoon. And the goals are flowing.
Again, gave the ball away.
West Ham again trying to work out how that goal came about. It's a game that's getting away from them.
Well, they're trying to play it in the midfield and they can't really get out West Ham. Again, gave the ball away initially. Look at this, it's a big giveaway. There it is, straight ball, and then Fulham are straight at you. And that's what I was talking about.
Jared Bowen, Ward-Prowse asking why West Ham didn't get a free kick there. Fornals clips it up into the box. Willian with an important header. Soufal clips it back in, looking for Bowen. Bernd Leno makes the save. He just couldn't hook that towards the corner enough.
I think they'd have preferred the foul, Ward-Prowse would have, but there you can see the hook back in by Soufal, and he just doesn't connect with this properly. I think he thinks Bassey's going to get a touch on it, and he's a little bit surprised. Doesn't move his standing foot quite enough.
Corner comes in, and it's 3-0 now to Fulham. Tosin on the score sheet. What a first half this has been for Marco Silva's side. They are running riot here this afternoon. And West Ham, well, they're shell-shocked.
Well, they are. And Fulham have really taken it since that first goal. They've taken this game on. and really put it beyond West Ham, I feel now. Very difficult to come back from 3-0 down. Good delivery in. We was talking about the deliveries of Pereira. It's perfect to attack. Tosin gets the run and the jump, gets above Zuma. A little deflection, I think, just in front of Fabianski here. I think it was maybe Sofel, yes. But surely the goal has to go down to Tosin.
There's Castagna. Pereira. Harry Wilson looking to skip around Zuma! And he nearly made it 4. Perhaps he should have done as well. Fabulous initial skill. Made it look so easy there as he went past Zuma. Just couldn't quite find the finish.
Too passive from West Ham. That's a great turn from Harry Wilson, though. Zuma got too tight. Maybe he should have done better with a finish. But look at that.
It just shows how quickly things can change as Kearney clips it out to Wilson, who's causing West Ham plenty of problems. And what a goal that is from Harry Wilson. A delightful strike as Fulham's day gets even better.
Great ball, wasn't it, from Tom Kearney? Again, West Ham not getting near the passer to set that first chance up, but Wilson, what a goal. Came on for Willian, and he's I was talking about him learning from Willian, and that's what Willian does really well, cutting in off a flank and firing for the far side. There you go, Iwobi into midfield. Tom Kearney was talking about what a difference he's made. Finds a great pass. Good touch by Wilson out of his feet. West Ham sit off, and what a strike in the far corner.
Flicked on by Mavropanos, and Bowen looking to keep his run of scoring.
Well, similar chance to the first half, wasn't it? Just didn't get it out of his feet there, Jarrod Bowen. Again, quick to impress himself to the West Ham fans.
Here's Bowen. Threads it through to side Benrahma, who shoots straight at Bernd Leno. Had to take it quickly.
Good there, Benrahma. Good ball from Bowen. Drops into a deeper position. Finds Benrahma on the run here. Just got to get more of an angle on it. But since Tosin's come back in the team, he's gone on the right, and Bassey's gone to the left. He's looked far more comfortable.
All over the top, and Wilson could be in here. Harry Wilson looking to make it 5. He finds Vinicius. And it puts the cap on a perfect afternoon for Fulham, who hit 5 again. They have ripped West Ham to pieces this afternoon. Vinicius in on the act, and such unselfish play from Harry Wilson as well.
Well, a good run, well-timed run. He wasn't offside. We could see it well up here from our vantage point. Timed his run really well, and he had the foresight to hold on for Vinicius to come into it. It was a ball over the top, as you can see here from Reed. Lovely little ball, and they're playing him onside. Emerson on that far side, and you can see he's waiting for Vinicius. He stays behind the ball as it's passed, and he just rolls it into the empty net. Yeah, it's been a bit of an onslaught for Fulham today. Well played to them. Yeah, 2 5s on the trot. It's the perfect pick-me-up for a team that struggled to score goals and struggled with the centre-forward position. So it's a perfect pick-me-up for Fulham, and it should kick them on now for the rest of the season.
Fulham looking ahead of them, not behind them, after what has been a fine run of results. Brilliant from Marco Silva's side here today. 5 goals again, after scoring 5 against Nottingham Forest here in midweek. They blew West Ham away. David Moyes' side unable to live with them. Raul Jimenez set them on their way with a fantastic header midway through the first half. Willian was on the score sheet as well, as was Tosin. West Ham finding themselves 3-0 down at half-time. The best of the bunch, perhaps the one that came from Harry Wilson, which made it 4. Wrapped up by Vinicius towards the end as he got on the score sheet after coming off the bench as well. Full time here at Craven Cottage. Fulham 5, West Ham United 0.